Hey, Danny Boyle here, founder of Songwriters International, where we help songwriters develop their craft to go on and sustain a career in music. Now I want to share with you the two methods that I use every single time I write a song to generate contrast within the sections of the melodies. It's a great simple technique that you can take and implement in the next few seconds within your writing. Super easy and super simple, but also super effective, and that's why I want to share this with you. So without further ado, let's jump on in. So what is this? What is contrast, and how do we then create it? Well, just to give you clarity on contrast, it's where two sections of our songs are different. Okay, so for example, a verse and a chorus. We don't want the melodies and we don't want the lyrics to be the same. We want them to be different. So if in verse 1 we are talking about walking to the shop, this is a super simple example. In the chorus, we might be talking about being at the shop. They're two different parts of the story. They're contrasting. We want to do that same thing with melody. Okay, if we've got melody A in the verse, da 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 da, we don't want the same melody in the chorus. We want to contrast the da 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 da. Super simple, right? Now, the technique I'm going to share with you is what we call ascending and descending. Okay, you're probably seeing that in your head right now. So ascending is going up, descending is going down. To give an example, da 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 da, that's ascending, that's going up in our melody. Descending, da 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 da. Now that's how we're going to use them within the melody. Not exactly like that, but we're using that philosophy, that idea of going up and going down. So I want to give you some examples to how you can do this, and how I'm just going to do this off the top of my head. You can see I'm not playing an instrument. So if you do play an instrument, go ahead and use that. If you don't, that's fine. You do not need an instrument to be a songwriter. Okay, that's the great thing. So I'm going to give you an example of a climbing melody. All right, so let's say we've got a verse, and at the very end, we're going to rise it. Okay, so let's say, I was walking to the shop and then you went and I was walking to the shop and then you went and You can see that slight climb at the end. Now forget the lyrics, we're using that example of walking to the shop. But at the end of the verse, we create that contrast. We just do something a little bit different. If we just kept the melody, that's okay, but if we're doing that for a long period of time, the listener's gonna potentially turn off. So we want to add little bits of contrast, a little bit of engagement for the listener. Let's do the opposite of that. Let's do a descending melody. And I don't know why I feel like I'm falling. Tell me you want me to. You can see how I'm using my hand, but I'm falling the melody down. It's great for like I say, a pre-chorus, because a pre-chorus is falling off and then the chorus can impact again. So if we went, I was falling down, feel me now, I don't, everything but, then we go into a chorus like, and hey, we've got an instant contrast from down here to here. Great element of contrast. So we've used ascending and descending melodies in this example with some rough lyrics without an instrument. So you don't need an instrument, you can do this without. Use the ascending and descending melodies where you feel they would work. There's no right or wrong. Okay, you can use descending in the chorus, in the verse, in the bridge, doesn't matter. As long as you are doing it to create contrast, that's all that matters. That's all I care about. As long as I can hear sections that are different between each part, that's what we are looking for. We are not looking for it to be the same unless we're writing folk music. That's the only exception. Okay, so go ahead and try it in your writing. With just a few simple steps and a technique that is super effective, we're going to have a song that is different from section to section. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and you're going to go and implement these steps into your songs, because that's where you're going to see the success. So I've been Danny Boyle, founder of Songwriters International. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below for any other videos you'd like to see, and drop a like. We've got some further training down in the description if you're looking for more tips, techniques on all things songwriting. And I'll see you over on another video.